Ooh. A Twi'lek. I'm gonna loot your stuff first. Hang on. Bam. Don't hurt me. Just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. All she says. Okay. Who's this guy? Ethorian. Talk to him in a second. To Upper City. Okay, so that's the end there. Whoa, that guy looks cool.
No problem. Got it.
No problem. Also save before we talk to everybody. Please don't hurt me. I have nothing of value in here. Look for yourself and see. Yeah, you don't really have much. And then I think we're back to our place. Oh no, this is the droid. Like droid repair or something. Okay, we have one more, it looks like. Damn, there's a lot of people walking around. Are you someone to talk to? Before the Sith arrived, there was talk of changing Taris's alien. That actually goes away too fast. Bonanakachu. No problem. Damn. Med pack there. There's the janitor. Okay, that's the guy we want to talk to, probably. Let me see what everyone else is saying, the people that I missed. Real quick. I guess if they have a name, then that's someone we can actually have conversations with. If they don't, then they're most likely just gonna say a couple of lines or something. Damn, that guy's voice sounds really bassy in my headphones. It sounds good. Pleasing to my ears. Upper City, so that's where we want to take. Quarren. Taris is the Coruscant of the Outer Rim. This guy looks insane. I think my camera might have been over his face. That looks really, really cool. I live in a splendid castle, but here I'm forced to hide out in this slum. Damn. So it looks like they have 3 different dialogues that they say. But, yeah. Say, let's talk to the janitor here.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Of course, he's got to have an old man voice. Hey there, kiddo. Who are you?
My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
An old apartment? Ask you questions.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Tell me about Taris.
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City.
Where's Cantina?
Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
Don't know how much.
See what else I can ask him. Where can we get equipment?
Well,
you already know.
The best place to go is probably Kebley Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the part.
Yep, okay. Saying the same stuff. Last thing we want to ask him, what do you think of the Sith in this quarantine?
Not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taris, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
I really like this guy's voice. Old school BioWare, man. Old school BioWare. We already know where the cantina is, so we'll just leave.
Get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
Building doesn't clean itself. Okay, so let's get out of here. Is there like a toggle for running, or am I running as fast as I can? Movement. Run, walk, B button. Oh, you have to hold. That sucks. Okay, anyways. Let's go ahead and go on up. Vitality points. Journal entry added. Damn, this looks good. Let's see. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic has a rapid transit system to allow you to move quickly through the game. You can access the rapid transit system through your map. On the map, you'll see a button that says Return to Hideout. In non-action areas, you can use this button to instantly transport you back to your apartment complex where your base is located. Some areas, this button will be disabled. When you're in the apartment, you can transit back. It'll transport you back to the location you last used. Damn, that's actually kind of cool. I don't remember this. If you leave an area around your hideout, transit button will switch back to return to hideout. Okay. You should try using the return to hideout and transit back buttons to see how they work. Yeah, we should do that. Definitely try that out. The map. Where's the map at? Map screen shows areas explored, your party's location. Contains map notes designating important areas. Some levels, such as city areas, are fully mapped before you explore them. So if we hit return to hideout, be transported back to your base, yeah. Let's try this out. I don't think I've ever used this, or if I did, it was like, I just don't remember it, I guess. But that's kind of cool. And then it takes you back to where you were. That's cool.
Stay out of the lower city. That place is overrun with gangs. I wonder if any of those Republic space pods survived crash landing in the Undercity. Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us around. Stay out of the lower city.
Yeah,
that
so everyone has like
overrun
3
with gangs.
dialogues options there. Yeah, this looks good. All this is modded back here. The skyboxes in the vanilla version of the game aren't this good looking. But yeah, I just want to remind everyone that this is modded. There was a guide that was on Reddit that I followed, and I have about 100 mods installed. Most of them just like textures and stuff like that. Some of them change mechanics. and stuff like that, but it's all basically just high-res textures and stuff. Public escape pod. All right.
Greetings and good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
Holy. There's a lot we can ask here. What can you tell me about the Sith as this guy walks by?
The Sith are the new authority here on Taris. They seek to preserve the customs of our world. Also I am too. More than this I cannot say. May I be of any further service to you?
Is there some way I can get a shuttle off this planet?
I am afraid that is impossible. Taris is currently under a planet-wide quarantine. The Sith are allowing no one to arrive or leave except on official Sith business. May I be of any further service to you?
Do you know anything about the gangs in the lower city?
The Taris Tourism Board has issued a strong warning to all visitors to avoid the lower city. It is a violent and dangerous place you would do well to avoid. May I be of any further service to you?
Huh? How come there are hardly any aliens around?
Alien species have restricted access to the upper city. This is one of the most ancient traditions of Taris, and the Sith have promised to preserve such traditions. Of course, I have yet to see them arrest a single alien for traveling the upper city without a permit. May I be of any further service to you?
Who do you work for?
I am an employee of the Taris government, programmed to provide information and guidance to any who require it. May I be of any further service to you?
For some reason, his voice sounds a lot lower than everyone else's.
Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Go for it. Let's check this out over here. Something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Yeah, this is another thing that this game does. At some points, like, it'll kind of nudge you that, hey, your party member has something that they might want to talk about, which is kind of cool.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it.
Damn. Mandalorian Wars. You're talking like it's your fault? Like you failed somehow? Calm down, I was just asking. Well, I wanted to be a dick, I could say that, I guess. See, this is the thing. When I say dark side playthrough, should I just be picking all of these options? Even though that they may not lead to other dialogue options? I don't know. I just know that I want to do... anytime it says like dark side in the dialogue is the ones that I want to click. I think that's how it works. It's been a while since I played this. You're talking like it's your fault you failed somehow, we'll say that.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
I had nothing to do with it. Stop venting. Yeah. I feel like if we picked these options, we would just, like, not get this stuff. I don't know. I could always reload and just see what it's, how it plays out, I guess. Them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, Ask them later.
Okay. Let me reload. I think this might be before. Yeah. I want to see what happens if I pick those other options.
Yes. Me? With my...
Calm down, I was just asking.
You're the one who wanted to know more about me. Well, this is it. This is what I am. I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... Doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
So even though we pick that option, we still get to the same piece of dialogue. So I guess we can hit those, I guess.
I know that. I'm not angry at you. Don't think that. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Okay. You discover that Kart's homeworld was attacked by Sith, though he is reluctant to talk about it. Perhaps you can talk more later after you've gained more experience. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I'll pick those options if I'm gonna be evil. But I'm also sounding just like completely rude when I do want to know more. I don't know. And again, I'm not sure if I want to level up, if I want to just hold on to all this XP and stuff for a little bit later. Kebula shop. Guess we'll go in here and check this out. Equipment Emporium. Doesn't say anything. Kebula. This little droid over here.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
See what you got.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
I'll be the judge of that. Oh, you kind of do. Onodin alloy heavy suit. I like how it's called heavy suit, but it's considered light armor. Kind of cool. I think from what I remember, there's a lot of like medium to heavy armor that's pretty cool. But once you get later on into the game, you cannot wear basically any armor, I don't think, because of reasons which I won't say. Yeah, you got some of that stuff there. What was that? Extremely powerful detonator. It's complicated. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to buy any of this stuff anyway.
Welcome to the...
We got questions to ask.
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
You know anything about the escape pods that crashed here on Taris?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Dappix men got there first.
Swoop gangs? What can you tell me about them?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the Hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulture gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
Black Vulcars. What do you know about Davik?
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Yeah, they talk kind of low a little bit. Sounds like he's nothing but a mobster.
Careful where you say that. Davik's got spies and agents everywhere. Besides, he's as much a part of Taris as the skyscrapers or the swoop gangs.
Is Davik working with the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
Okay, let's see. I was wondering how you feel about the Sith.
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get my meaning. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
General information on Taris.
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Taris for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh, you can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Taris isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the Lower City. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there.
Okay.
Good day to you, then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
I will. Come back when I need to buy some stuff. When I get more credits. Alright.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity to recover those Republic escape pods.
Oh man, I remember the Undercity stuff.
I've got a ton of things to do today. I can't talk. I heard the gangs have overrun the Lower City. Why don't the Sith go down there and restore order?
Damn, this looks cool. This is definitely giving me Coruscant vibes for sure. Save this here. Let's talk to the guy.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
Official Sith business. Also, notice this right here. This is one of the mods that I have installed where it kind of changes. It animates signs in this game, like for a bar or a shop or anything like that. This was not in the original game where these things would be flashing and stuff. So, kind of cool. It's just a little thing, but it's neat. I like the fact that that's a mod there. It does, but it tends to lag behind, so I don't know if I want to keep it. I'll tell you what, I'll play while we have game capture up just to see if like it lags behind at any point, and if it does, I'll switch back to display. Because for some reason this game just is weird when it comes to capturing in OBS. It's one of the problems that I read about when I was thinking about streaming this game and all that.
I heard the Sith are sending salvage teams down to the Undercity to recover those Republic escape pods.
So we'll see if it ends up lagging behind at one point or another.
I can't believe the Sith put a quarantine on the planet. It's bad enough we...
Out of our way, citizen. We're on official Sith business. Just stand aside if you know what's good for you.
Oh yeah, maybe I should raise up the voiceover a little bit. Right there, a little bit more. Again, I'll just have to review the footage before the next stream.
If the Sith wanted to get on everyone's good side, they'd go clean up the swoop gangs in the lower city. What's this? Another off-worlder? I didn't realize how many of you there were on Taris until this Sith quarantine. I heard a bunch of wreckage from the battle overhead crashed into the Undercity.
Let's keep walking. I don't need to talk to everybody, but my OCD's kicking in where I'm like, yeah, I gotta talk to everyone. They might just say the same things. Talk to that robot, so we don't need to do that.
I can't believe the Sith put a quarantine on the planet.
They probably say
It's
like
bad enough
the same amount of stuff.
But all you off-world...
Greetings and good day. I am a critical droid.
Yeah.
Then
I heard there's a swoop gang war in the lower... Ever since the Sith quarantine, Javier's cantina is packed with off-worlders. It never used to be that busy.
Okay, what do we got here? We got bounty hunters and medical facility. Let's see what's going on over here. Check it out.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Davik doesn't like you missing payments.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness.
Uh-oh. So if we were the good guy, we'd be like, yeah. Leave this man be. I don't like your attitude. I better teach you a lesson. Sorry, I'll be going now. Nah, I don't want to look like a punk. If I was being a hero, I would say leave this man be. But if I'm being a dark side guy, I don't like your attitude. I'm gonna beat you up. Sure, might as well. Guess we have to teach you to mind your own business. Okay. I want to kill this guy first. Let's do Flurry. Let's check that out. And then Karth can do... Yeah, just blast him.
What?
Wreck that guy.
Thank you. I owe you my life.
Too easy.
Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help you. I'm just glad I could help. Hand over all your credits if you want to live. I guess so.
Are you joking? We don't need this guy's credits. Just go on. We were happy to help.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
Dark side points gained. Okay. So, I thought when there was dark side options, it would say in the dialogue choice, but I guess not. So, we've probably been missing out on dark side points, to be honest. But yeah. So that pretty much confirms that I have to hit those options. Battle stimulant. Okay. I'm gonna turn the display back on and just do that. I don't trust game capture. Where does this go? Upper City North. Okay. Let's go check out the medical facility over here. Ooh, look at this shot.